How do you start a successful health coaching business in the year 2022? This is what I'm going to go through. And if you don't know me, I am Dr. Kristin Hartjes. I have been a business mentor to other wellness practitioners and health coaches for the last 8 years. And I have learned a lot through that process, both through running my own business and growing my business and helping hundreds of other coaches start their businesses as well. And obviously, each year that I'm doing this, I learn more and I get even better results with my clients. And so I want to really share what I've learned up to this point. And really this year, if I'm helping someone start a business or if I was starting a business myself, what would be the steps that I would take to make that happen? I also want to mention that I think we are in an amazing time in history to start an online successful coaching business because people need support now more than ever. We live in a bit of a crazy time as far as what is going on in the world. It's been going on for 2+ years, not really seeing any signs of this stopping. And it's been a huge, I would say, opportunity of transformation, of looking at people's lives, of reevaluating priorities. And it's a great time to really step up and be a leader and a healer because we really need this in the world right now. It's always needed, but I think we have a unique opportunity right now to really do this. And ultimately, obviously, a lot of businesses have been going online, and I think we're seeing that opportunity open up more and more people are open to it and looking for support from anywhere. So that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the steps. So I have 5 main steps I'm going to go through with you to start a successful health coaching business if you're starting now, okay? And this works too if you have been trying to grow a business and really not getting the results you want. Go ahead and look at these steps and see where am I aligned with these steps? What am I missing? What could I be doing differently or maybe a little more effectively? Okay. So the first step is confidence. And I always start with that. I talk about confidence a lot. It's an essential piece of having a coaching business and getting the results you want. You really need to be confident in yourself, in what you have to offer, and be confident enough to put it out there in front of the world. And this is just an essential piece because if you don't have that confidence, even though you're doing all the marketing and you might have the most amazing marketing plan, it's not going to get you the results because you don't ultimately really want those clients. You may be saying, I kind of want clients, but I don't really want clients. So the confidence piece is super important. Part of this comes from clarity of the next steps that I will go through because I think when you're unclear, it's hard to feel super confident about what you have to offer and that you can help people as a coach and help them get results. So part of it is the clarity of the next steps below, but the other part is just really working on boosting your own self-confidence about, I can do this. I can create the business I want. I can help people. I have something amazing to offer. And in the beginning, it's kind of some courage because yes, some confidence builds through experience as well, but you have to have the courage to go out there and believe in yourself enough to start doing it and start taking action. And that's really the first step, okay? The second step is having clarity on your ideal client and your messaging. And I think this really goes back to, like I was saying too, this helps with the confidence because you have more clarity on who you're working with and what you're helping them achieve. And when you understand this, it's easier to market yourself, but it's also easier to understand, I have something valuable. I can really help these people. And you understand how to communicate it to people in a way that they get it and they see the value in it. And they're like, oh yeah, she can totally help me. She understands what I'm struggling with. She understands what I want to accomplish. And she understands the path that I need to go on or the things that I need to do to make that happen. Okay. When you have those pieces in place, it's very appealing to someone because they think that you get it or they see that you get it. And they're like, yes, she can totally help me because she gets it. She understands it. Maybe she's been where I've been. And this is really the power of that ideal client and that messaging. That being said, some people have a really great ideal client and message right off the bat, and they feel really good about it, and it's just clear to them. If you don't, that is okay. It does not need to stop you from helping people, okay? In order to grow a successful online business, I do believe you absolutely have to have ideal client and messaging down, but you do not need it down to get started and to start working with clients. You could really help a lot of people with a lot of different things. And if you're working with your warm market or more locally, you can keep that ideal client more general until you get more clear on it. And a lot of times that clarity can come from working with people, okay? So I don't want you to get stuck in this like, oh my gosh, I don't know exactly who my ideal client is, so I cannot move forward with my business. That is false. That is a lie, and that will just keep you stuck. And it's just not true. I've worked with tons of clients who maybe don't have that clarity right away, and they're still able to get amazing results in their business, get clients, get income coming in, okay? The next piece is getting clear on your program and your pricing. And of course, if you have your ideal client and your messaging down, the program and the pricing becomes a lot easier to get more clear on, or get a little bit more concrete on, because once again, you know who it is you're working with, you know where they are now, where they want to be by the time you're done working together, and the pathway that you are going to take them on, the different things you will go through with them to help them accomplish that goal or to get those results, okay? So it becomes a lot more clear as far as if you're going to create a program, what does that look like? What is the pathway or the different things that you will work on with that person to help them accomplish their goals, okay? It also becomes a lot easier to come up with your pricing once you are clear on that program as well, because you understand the value of the transformation that you are helping someone to achieve. Because you can look at where are they now, where will they be by the time we're done working together? Yes, if they follow through and take action, okay? Like if they don't follow through and take action, that's on your client. But if they follow through and take action, where are they gonna be by the time we're done working together, okay? And you can understand the value of that transformation because you can see like, how is it going to change that person's life? How is it going to change how they feel about themselves, their relationships, how they're showing up at work, how they're feeling every day, how they feel when they look in the mirror. Like all these different things are super, super valuable when you start looking at it as far as the impact it's going to have on someone's life. And so you want to look at this when you're thinking about your pricing. Okay. The next step is aligned marketing. And I have really come to I would say, the recognition of how important aligned marketing is, authentic marketing, doing things in a way that is best for you. There's a lot of different ways that you can market, and there's a lot of different programs teaching my way is the right way. And what I have found by working with hundreds of people is that different marketing works better for different people. And that depends on who their ideal client is, where they already have existing connections or existing following on maybe on social media. And if you don't, that's fine. And also what interests you, what you like doing, how you like showing up. Do you like doing videos? Do you prefer written? What platforms do you enjoy? How do you like interacting with people? Do you like interacting with people online? Do you prefer interacting with people in person? There's different things to look at. And I find when you try to fit yourself into a specific area or a specific way of doing things that isn't best for you, it will obviously slow down your results and you will not enjoy your marketing. And it will a lot of times take people out of the game because they're doing marketing they don't enjoy, doesn't really feel aligned for them, doesn't feel right for them. It isn't the best way for them to be doing it. They're not getting the results they want. And a lot of times people end up quitting. And so I have found that it is very important to find what is best for you and not to try to fit yourself like a round peg into someone else's square hole or square, because ultimately it won't end up working for you. Okay. And it's just going to feel wrong. It's going to feel off. You're not going to enjoy it, and you're not going to get the results you want. So finding marketing that is a good fit for you, super, super, super important. And it looks a bit different for everyone. I've seen that firsthand. So the last piece is what I like to say as soulful sales. And this really has to do with shifting your mindset from selling, which a lot of us get really like caught up in this, like, I'm selling something, I have to be pushy and salesy, people are going to run away from me and be turned off by it. And what I really want you to shift your mindset to is serving people, because that is what we are doing through our business. We are letting people know, like, hey, I can help you with that. You know, I've been through it. I understand it. I know it sucks. I can help support you. And this is a huge gift that you are offering to people. And some people will want to work with you, and they will want to pay you, and they'll be excited to pay you. And they're like, yeah, sign me up. And some people won't. And that is okay. But unless you let people know that you can help them, you are a coach, you have an amazing offer, you can help people get results. Unless you let people know that, nobody will know that they can work with you. Nobody will know that you can help them. So it's really important to not get so caught up in this, like, I'm being salesy. Like, everyone who has a product, everyone who has a service has to let people know what they have to offer, or nobody knows about it, right? So instead, to really get out there and be like, how can I help people? I'm going to let them know how I can help them. If they want it, amazing. If they don't, amazing. It's fine. Okay. But I think this shift is really important, because this is probably the biggest area where a lot of people get really, really caught up and sabotage themselves because of their thoughts about offering a service for money. And I want you to think about how many services you have and you're very thankful for that you pay for. You know, the person who does your hair, the dentist who cleans your teeth, the doctor that you go and see. There's so many services that we use all the time. And I can guarantee you're not thinking, ooh, this person is sleazy because they're charging me money for their service. No, you're grateful. You're like, yes, I will pay for the service, okay? It's the same with your coaching. So just be willing to make that shift, all right? So those are the 5 steps. Confidence, clarity on your ideal client and your messaging. 3 is program and pricing. 4 is aligned marketing, and 5 is soulful sales. And those are really the 5 steps you need to get your business up and rolling in 2022 and to get the results, the clients, the income, make the impact that you want in your business, okay? If you want to dive a bit deeper into these steps, I do have a free training where I go a little more in depth about it. So if you want to sign up for that, I will put the link right below this video. Definitely check it out. I think it will help you even further as far as implementing these steps into your business. All right. So thank you so much for joining me in this week's video. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.